Welcome back to East Coast Blue Jays. I'm your host, Patrick McGrath. Thank you all for coming in. If you haven't already done it, like and subscribe our page and our content. Today was a press conference between Ross Atkins and Anthony Santander, officially signing with the Blue Jays. So yes, Anthony Santander, as a lot of you know, he just signed a 5-year contract worth $92.5 million over 5 years and the 6 years option for the Blue Jays to sign. So yeah, Anthony Santander, what a nice sight to have him. He's going to be phenomenal in this lineup. What a boost we're going to have. He's probably Mr. John Snyder. He's probably going to put him in the fourth spot or the third spot. They might swap him up, but we'll see how things turn out when the regular season starts. So some of the questions that some Ben Nicholson Smith asked about further additions. Ross Atkins says we're in a really strong position, but we're working around the clock. For further adds, it won't stop. Jay's open to starting pitching adds per Atkins, continuing to engage on position players too. So that could possibly mean Jack Flaherty that he's into, or even Mike Sizer. His name's been around a lot the last couple of days. So Mike Sizer is 40 years old, but he is an all-star. He's a World Series winner. He has won 2 rings. So maybe he didn't really say who he was after. But he said he's still looking for pitchers and more players, which is a great thing. He's not done, as he said. All right, so he also was asked, when asked about the hits and misses the FO, front office, has had this winter. Says his focus on players they did land. Santander, Sadlin, Jimenez, Hoffman. Feels like we've had some pretty big hits. Atkins said he won't speak about Guerrero today. Focus on Santander. So yeah, he was asked about the misses that we missed out. As you know, we missed out on Corbin Burns, Hiroki Sasaki, and Mr. Juan Soto. So I wouldn't talk about that either. Everybody knows what happened. We lost out. Big deal. But hey, we got a big arm. We got Mr. Anthony Santander that hit 44 homers last year. What a great addition that is. All right. So asked another question by Ben Nicholson Smith. Anthony Santander says he's flexible as far as where the Blue Jays use him on the field. Senator quoted, I'm going to play where the skipper's going to need me. Right field, left field, first base, and DH. So that's great. He wants to win. That's all he wants to do. So he can play any 4 positions that they can fit him every day. He wants to play every day. And the amount of money we're gonna pay him, we're gonna want to play him every day. All right. So Ross Atkins was asked about Mr. Vladimir Guerrero. Ross Atkins, if it was important to get Vladimir Guerrero Jr. extension done before spring training, Ross Atkins' response was, today is about Anthony, and glad to talk to you about that on another day. So hopefully he means that soon enough, they're in the works of getting Vladdy signed. But for today, it's all about Anthony Santander, and that's what we all should be concentrating on. But still like to know what's going on with Vladdy. All right. So, asked about further addition, Ross Atkins says we're in a really strong position, but we're working around the clock for further adds. Like I mentioned earlier, it won't stop. Jays upon just starting pitching adds per Atkins, continuing to engage in position and players. So okay. So I had this earlier, but yeah, it just kind of seems like he's not done. He wants to get some more pitching and more possible another hitter. So, but you never know what's going to happen. Now, this was a touchy subject. Ross Atkins says adding Miles Straw's remaining contract, nearly $12 million, will have zero impact, only positive impact on Blue Jays' ability to continue spending this winter. adds that opportunity costs will play a major role in remaining moves, particularly on pitching front. So I think he just kind of looped around this question. I know Strauss, he probably won't be back in the majors again. It seems that we paid a lot for this guy for nothing. It was a risk signing him because we were after rookie Sasaki there and we lost out on him. But hey, put him down in the minors. He's got lots of experience, a lot of gold gloves. Maybe he'll help out a lot of the youngsters that are down there right now. So maybe that's what he meant. There's no other greater way to answer that question. All right. So, Mr. Anthony believed in me and I was in Cleveland. So, Anthony Santander chats about his prior relationship with Ross Atkins and Mark Shapiro. So, at the beginning of his career, he was drafted by Cleveland and Ross Atkins and Mark Shapiro were there. And he was injured quite a bit, and Ross Atkins took him aside and just helped him along the way, motivate him. And so I guess he really appreciated that over, I think it was over 10 years ago, or eight or nine, I forget now, 8 or 9, 10 years ago when he played for Cleveland before he got traded to Baltimore. But yeah, he really remembered that. So maybe this really helped out at the end, getting him signed here. So yeah, kudos to us, I guess. All right. So there's another reason why Santander came to play with us. Santander is close with Victor Martinez, who now works with the Blue Jays as a special assistant and was present with the club through spring and parts of the regular season last year. He also knows fellow Venezuelan Andres Gimenez, who Toronto traded for in December, and he was spoken with Vladimir Guerrero Jr. throughout the process. Alek Manoah, who trains at the same facility as Santander in the offseason, has been lobbying the 30-year-old all winter long. So Victor Martinez is really good friends with Santander, which really helped getting him here. He's also really good friends with Andres Gimenez. He's from the same country as Santander. He's really good friends with Guerrero Jr. and where Anthony was working out at the gym, Alek Manoah worked at the same gym as he did. So he kept lobbying him. You should come play for Toronto. You should come play for Toronto. And I guess it certainly helped. Certainly put a little birdie in his ear anyway. All right. So Anthony also did say they have a pretty good team. They want to win. They want to get back to the playoffs, Santander said. It's important to me to make the move. There's a winning mentality. The city is great. The environment at Rogers Center is amazing. I'm going to bring what I learned in Baltimore in the last 2 years, being in the playoffs, and share with my new brothers here. So he's calling all the ball players his brothers. I mean, because you spend 8 months together. I mean, you get close, you get to know each other. In order to win, you got to connect, you got to become brothers, and yeah, you're going to be successful. You got to give into the system. All right, so Hazel May asked a few questions to Ross, and he comments his offense. So he was talking about how he feels towards Anthony. His offense ability to put the ball in his seats complement our lineup was a goal from day one. And his preparation before, during, and after the game will impact our environment. We're really fired up to have him on our team today. And then Hazel May asked Santander, thank God I'm happy with this opportunity, and I just can't wait to be with my brothers. Day one of spring training and work hard. Get better every single day and go after the championship that we're looking for. So that's exciting. Hey, I want a championship just like all of you guys. I want to get to the postseason and get a championship. So Hazel May again asks Ross Atkins, we had a jersey floating around our office with your Santander name in on it all off season. So I think they started talking back in November of last year. So that jersey's been hanging around for a while. So I think Ross Atkins couldn't wait to get the jersey on him for sure. And you can tell from this picture that Ross Atkins was helping Mr. Anthony, which he doesn't need help to put a jersey on, but that's what they do when they sign. They put the jersey on, walk him aboard. Yes, sir. All right. So, Ben Nicholson Smith, Alec Manoah, and Anthony Santander work out at the same facility during the off season. And Manoah kept saying, "We need you." Manoah would tell Santander between workouts. So, like I was saying, yeah, that certainly did help out. So now look at this. Look at this, our new potential lineup. George Springer first, Bo, then Vladdy Jr., which I could swap between the third and fourth with Anthony Santander. And then Kirk, Yemenis, Clement, Lukes, and Liperfido. So this could change anytime. But for now, this is the batting order at this moment. So, yeah. So, as far as Mr. Anthony, this is his stats from last year. 140 hits, 44 home runs, 102 RBIs, 235 average, an OPS of 814, 129 WRC, and he's with the Jays for the next 5 years. So that is pretty exciting. Welcome aboard, Mr. Anthony Santander. Glad you're with us. If all of you like this content, give us a like and subscribe. And it's a great day, better day, more days. But we can't stop now. We got to sign more people. Got to build up this team, this bullpen, better hitters. And I know there's a few guys left out there. Pete Alonso, Jack Flattery, Mark Scherzer. But we'll see what happens. And but for now, today's a good day. We got Anthony in our lineup. And until next time, we'll see you guys later. Thank you for all for coming in. Let's go Jays.